Good evening. Richard Ross is off tonight. Portland police have 39-year-old Norman Elmer Miller in custody tonight. Miller is accused of setting off a bomb in downtown Portland about 10:30 this morning. Channel 2's Essex Porter has that story.
Police say they knew something was going to happen today because they began getting calls last night. So they placed extra men in the downtown area. According to police, Norman Miller called from this phone booth across from the park. They say he made 3 calls beginning at 10:15, warning where the bomb was placed and when it would go off.
All right, stay back. There's liable to be another one.
No one was hurt in the blast, though a toilet house in the square was heavily damaged. Miller was arrested just before the explosion. Police say the caller's demands for property tax reform are similar to those made by a man claiming responsibility for the bombing of the Shell Oil Company offices last month.
He indicated that he was going to start bombing again because he had received no action on his previous phone calls where he was making demands that property taxes should be lowered and Cadillac Fairview should be stopped.
Phone calls to whom?
To various news stations and various individuals on the police department.
Employees were forced to leave the nearby Multnomah County Courthouse when police believed there was a bomb threat for the 7th floor of that building. No bomb was found. Afterwards, police believe it may have been a mistake. Miller has been charged with first-degree arson and criminal mischief. He's being held on $150,000 bond. Police are still examining debris in the nearly demolished bathhouse, looking for evidence in the case. They say it was a matter both of good police work and good luck that kept anyone from being hurt in the explosion. Reporting from downtown Portland, Essex Porter, Channel 2 News.
Stan Wilson reporting.
About 10:15 this morning, both uniformed and plainclothes policemen moved quickly to cordon off Lownsdale Square. Acting on a phone tip, they chased passers-by from the sidewalk and tried to get workers away from windows in neighboring buildings.
People there to stay away from the windows?
Yes, I did. I told them all.
You want yourself and still smoking?
At the same time, other policemen were closing in on a phone booth on Southwest 3rd Street across from the park. They believe the caller was operating from here. They arrested a man inside. Then just after that, about 10:30, there was an explosion.
All right, stay back. There's liable to be another one.
No one was injured in the blast, but a brick bathroom in the park was heavily damaged. Police have arrested Norman Elmer Miller in connection with the explosion. They say he called them 3 times just before it happened.
He indicated that he was going to start bombing again because he had received no action on his previous phone calls where he was making demands that property taxes should be lowered and Cadillac Fairview should be stopped.
Phone calls to whom?
To various news stations and various individuals on the police department.
Verhule says police had been getting calls from the suspect since yesterday, and extra men were assigned to protect the downtown area.
We had people in the area immediately who vacated the area to make sure that there wasn't anybody in the close proximity in case an explosion was to go off.
Police Sergeant Dan Noley took a number of calls from the accused bomber.
The guy has a very unique delivery. When he talks to you on the phone, his voice is pretty easily recognizable, and the calls were very specific. He had certain specific demands that he wanted, and most of them to do with local tax measures.
Noley says police believe the accused is also connected with the bombings of Shell Oil Company offices in Portland and a building in Washington Park that took place in the last few weeks. Bomb threats against the nearby Multnomah County Courthouse were also received. Employees were evacuated while the building was searched. No bomb was found, and police later said it may have been a mistake. Police are still examining debris in the nearly demolished bathhouse, looking for evidence in the case. They say it was a matter both of good police work and good luck that kept anyone from being hurt in the explosion. Reporting from downtown Portland, Essex Porter, Channel 2 News.